up here.
Let's dance. Let's dance.
Sometimes I do submissions, I close my eyes. Like, just totally, like, I don't know why. And bridges, ready. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hello guys, today we are again at Gracie, Barra, Riverside, one of my favorite places in the world, and it's, what's today? Thursday? It's Thursday. We're teaching a regular GB2 class, so this is a no-gi class for our dance students, and I don't always get to teach these anymore since I live far, but when I do get to come to these, I'm super excited. I used to teach here full-time, so it's really fun when I get to come back with the students. So it's just a regular class, 6 to 7:30. We have about 30 minutes of sparring at the end of the class. We're going over like a takedown today, some back attacks. I teach based off of the Gracie Barra curriculum, and obviously, you know, even if you teach off of a curriculum, I think 10 people could teach the same thing and add their little flares and their little personal touches to it. So you'll see a little bit of that in the techniques, but for the most part, what I am teaching is the Roberto Tusa curriculum of Gracie Barra, which is excellent. He's a no-gi world champion and trains a bunch of UFC fighters and stuff. He's the best, really good friend of mine as well. So always a pleasure to teach his techniques in class, and you may even see some of these things in the sparring later today as well, so we'll see. Okay, so step number 1, collar tie and inside tie. I'm gonna come in. If for some reason I miss the inside tie, that's okay, I just swim in myself. From here, I'm gonna pull, I'm gonna step my left leg back, and I'm looking to make him step with his right leg. Step 2, I drop my level because I want my head right where his chest connects to his shoulder here, right in that pocket. I'm gonna drive with my forehead, push with my legs, my body, pick up this leg, and I step forward. What you guys will notice is that my head was never dropping below my hip line. Okay, so as I drove into him, my core, my back stays strong, my legs, my glutes are engaged, and I'm driving with a strong upper body instead of coming here and then trying to pick up his leg where it's gonna be really heavy. So I drove in with my head and I picked up with my arms and I made this leg really heavy and this leg really light. Because when I drive into him and put his weight here, this leg gets easy to pick up, right? So now step 3, I'm gonna step my right leg over his leg, put his ankle into my elbow, and I'm gonna stand up. From here, I can grab the collar, step in, catch that back of his foot, and I walk towards him as I keep lifting his ankle up. Grabbing partner, someone you are comfortable training with, inside tie. Yeah, here, there you go. So now you can go ahead and drop your level, pick up that leg, drop, and push into him when you pick it up too. Like walk to, yes, now connect both your hands. Beautiful. Here, now you can scoot under. Yeah, you got it. You can go to the foot suit. Nice. So you can go to the hip, but most of the times I like to use that left hand to go to the head, and then I can pull them down. So step 1, I'm starting on the back. I have my seatbelt grip. I'm going to move to a figure 4. Okay, my overarm and underarm stay the same. I'm going to bring my arm over the head, and I'm going to fall to my right shoulder here. Leg on the ground, hip escape out further. So I'm kind of in line with his elbow now. Step 3, leg's gonna come over the head. Notice that I don't need to do a big swing. I try to keep my knee pointed towards his head, slide it over the top, kick this down, and if you need to, you can support yourself with your hand. Sometimes this is really helpful for people that have great bridges because somebody who knows what they're doing is immediately going to be trying to turn and come on top and start to defend. So if I can have this hand, this is going to be great for me, okay? Now I can cross my right leg over the top, pull both elbows together, punch my right arm through, open the wrist, finish my armbar. So we're here, so you're protecting, so put your left hand like under, or wait, here. Okay, so you're protecting your choking hand, so just think of that first and foremost. Now you can, yes, use your left hand to grab the wrist, and here you're in a figure 4. That's it, okay? So now when you take the arm over the head, you're bringing your left arm over the head, and you're falling to your right hip. So you're coming this way, and then you're bringing your right leg over the hip. So your left foot goes on to the hip, and your right leg's coming across. Yeah, and like, think about Kimori and her. Yeah, you see how now you have this hook? She's going to be trying to turn this way, and this is what keeps it locked in. Nice. Keep the wrist down. Correct, yeah, keep the wrist down. And so now your left foot can go on the mat, you can hip escape if you need to, or if not, you go right over. And then here, if your right hand needs to support you, you can. And then, but make sure that if your right hand leaves, this one threads through. That way you have some control of the arm still. Nice, yeah. Okay. So then from here, your right hand can reach through to the elbow, and you're gonna pull both elbows to you. Yeah. And then finish it. Nice. Very good. Very good. Yeah. You're confident. Show me the thing you were talking about. Like turn to oh, you have like your shin. Oh, okay. If he's coming this way, yeah. Do you ever get stuck here or does it bother you? We got some sneaky stuff going on over there for Adam. I would expect nothing less. All right, team, let's finish the one you're on. Yeah, exactly. So attack, defend, out. Good job. Come on, coach. All right. The electric tape and all. The secret. Yeah, let's go. Every other night, another movie get made. Dude, okay, so that armbar was super tight, like so good, and I think, like I thought you were gonna tap, I was like really ready to tap, and then I think, I was trying to figure out what happened, because it was before I stepped over, it was like when you had the arm, I think all I did was turn my arm this way, so I think if you would have just grabbed my thumb and ripped my arm back open, because the body positioning was perfect, because I'm like looking at my arm like, damn, my arm's like fully straight. But I think I was just like able to turn my arm over here, and if you would have just controlled my wrist, it would have been on. Yeah, that was good. Good job. Nice, good job. You don't think I'll heal again? Because I will. Good job. All these are resident heel hook master. Now you're in trouble. You had it easy before, and now you're in big trouble. Okay, ready? Let's go.
I'm just a body
Wow. Man, Adam's my favorite person to train with because you never know if you're like happy or dying, and it's all the same. Like he's like, I can't breathe. Yeah, that was the best thing ever. All right, let's go. So if I start turning, flex this like a Kimura. Like you're gonna open my elbow. Yeah, see how now I can't turn? That's what's better.
With her and her, I hit up her, tell her do the for sure. Voodoo curse, it got him while I flew the Turks. Know the dogs had to hit him where we knew it hurt.
You want to know the worst thing about braids? Is when they go into an omoplata and you're just like, oh, okay. No, you're staying, yeah. Not the ankle with the electric cage.
Sexually Sometimes I'm crazy, I was hoping you could bear me. Everything's pretty girl, I'm a gangster. So you still a balance in the room with no makeup. You been talking about me like a hood, like 45. Gotta stay on Monday, I can change them. And that sundress, damn, your body's so amazing. Love the way you smell, I'm addicted to your fragrance. It's something about you, but I really can't explain it. Just look at you right, I'm telling him he can save it. He was playing games, got you dancing in the middle of the club. Got you dancing in the middle of the club. I know what you chasing, you can only get this feeling from a dog. You can only get this feeling from a dog. Tears falling in this lick, you ain't come. All you really want is love. Baby, all you really want is love. Only talk about the same thing, you can't fuck me with this love. But I know you can't fuck me with this love.
Yeah, you hold it. Oh, okay.
It's so nice having another high-ranking female who can push me, but use like equal parts mind and muscle with her technique. It's really fun.
No, this one was really good. End of the game.
I really wanted to wrist lock you, but I couldn't find the grip. But that would have been way cooler. If I had a wrist lock in a fight, I will rebrand my whole thing.
If you were in ADCC, yeah, this one. I would never happen here.
nutshell that sometimes when I do submissions, I close my eyes. Like, just totally. Like, I don't know why I do that. I think maybe I have a better chance if I just don't know that it's real. Like, Jesus, take the wheel. Ollie, take the wheel. Not coming, my friend. Sounds perfect for you. Now I'm in trouble. Which one could possibly be good? Is my question.
Fair enough.
No, I'm just kidding. You can do whatever. Thank you for asking. Time, guys. Water break.
Kendall, you know there's an uphill battle and there's just running into a wall. I just got to do that for 6 minutes straight. Everything I tried to do, she had an answer for, and then she had questions I didn't have answers for. So there's levels to this, and I'm here, Kendall's over here.
Sweat. Sorry. Okay. Are you really training partners if you don't sweat in each other's mouths? We're really close around here.
Hera wouldn't care the sweat. I was like, oh.
I turned and I was like, oh no! Nice work, team. Shake hands with your partner. Find a spot on the mat. Put your feet up in that motion. Another beautiful day, living the dream. I have my little new hedgehog socks with my American flags on them too. So we're feeling very patriotic today for Team USA. But yes, another beautiful day, living the dream. Taught a great class, trained with the students. Training with the students is always fun because it's a little bit of a different vibe than like the comp class or like the comp vibe. Because during comp training, I feel like those sessions are really like for me to get closer to being the competitor that I want to be. And when I'm training with the students, it's not that that's turned off. Like I train with them, we train hard. But my number one priority when I'm training with the students in the class is like, are they having a good time? Are they having fun? So even if I'm going with someone who gives me a really hard role, like I'm always looking for opportunities for like, how can I either put myself in a worse position so that I can work, or how can I let them work on something that they need, right? And so anyway, I think there's a different time and place for kinds of training. I came up like through most of the world championship, like colored belts and even into black belt. For a long time, I was teaching full time, and I would do comp training in the mornings with some of our tougher guys and girls, but in the nighttime, it was like a lot of times I was teaching fundamentals, mostly white and blue belts. And I think people really think that you need to be in like some crazy room and some crazy particular training environment to be great. But I think that it's our responsibility to create our training partners, like empower our training partners to be what we need them to be, but also, it sounds like we're just making little minions, but like make them what we need to be, but also empower them to realize like, hey, you can be really good training for these higher level people, and I'm gonna show you how, and then we're gonna get better together. And so I think with the practice of doing that, it's like every training is a good training. There's no such thing as a training that's not good enough. So man, I got some tough rounds in today, had some fun with the students, and always love teaching and connecting with the team too. And this is like the only time I get to train with our staff, because we manage a lot of different staff members in 4 locations. So whenever I get to roll with them and try to beat them up a little bit, that's the best, because we get to bond in a really fun way. So living the dream, baby.